Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Stalk of the Week. If you're new here and you do not know what Stalk of the Week is, it's a collective reading I do on an energy that kept showing up for one of the old signs readings I did. I pay attention to it, I notice it, and it speaks to me. I pick it out, we do an interview with it, so to say, to see if there's anything popping up. It may or may not be for you. Take what resonate, leave behind the rest. Never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. And that's that. If you like the video, please like the video. If you like the content, please like the video. Alright guys, let's get to it. First of all, Merry Christmas. Yes, very Merry Christmas. And yes, they were actually, when I went into this one, right, based upon the old signs you versus them I did, I thought it was going to be the Hierophant. The Hierophant showed up a lot in the reverse, along with the Hanged Man in the reverse. And I thought it was going to be them, with the Hierophant being upon something about, well, no, let's not go into that. But I was sitting with these, and then it struck me there was another one, a third one, that actually showed up a lot more. And that is going to be the Stalker, and it's the Emperor. It's the Emperor, guys. We're doing a little interview with the Emperor. So I was shuffling and said, should we do it? Should we do it? And he kept showing up again. So let's stalk him. Let's stalk him, right? Let's stalk him in return. Alright, we are doing it by starting to pull off a few oracles to begin with. Then we're diving into it. If you're watching this, most of you are returning, so be patient with me. Let's start here. What do we have with him? What do we have with him? What do we have from you, Emperor? He comes with change. Well, that's interesting. Change and peace. He's a diplomat. The Emperor is a diplomat. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Well, the Emperor is an energy about movement. How is he moving? Alright, let's just pull out the energies. Let's see what he shows up with, right? Let's just pull them all out. Alright. You know what? We're going to stick with these. Are we going to? Okay, let's pull one. That is the first one. To the sea. Alright. That one's going to show up later. The most important... This is a mess. Sorry, guys. The most important one we get here is change. Do not let your past hold you back and go to the sea. It's about change. It is about movement. All three cards about that. It is about pulling upon your belief in yourself. The belief in yourself that you have, and you're not... because I feel as though I'm repeating myself. Not letting the past hold you back. Not letting any kind of negative remnants, can we call it like that? Not letting any negative experience from the past dictate the way that you decide to look upon the present, and thereby decide your future. It's about being constructive. It's about taking on a positive mindset without it being a toxic positive mindset. It's also about listening to yourself, listening to your experiences, and also listening to others. Very important. Listening to what it is that your environment here is giving you, the way that you are attracting things based upon how you notice what is around you, right? How can you know that you have attracted something good if you're not paying attention to what it is that is right in front of you? So, and your commitment here is being tested. How is it being tested? Can you be peaceful? Or do you have a desire to regenerate? Do you have a desire to break things apart and pull them back up again? More feminine energy there, right? Alright, let's just pull it. That's what we get for the Emperor to begin with. That's his overall energy. And now we elaborate on him. Well, what is the situation going on here for you? Show me the situation for you. It's the Queen of Cups. And we have the Empress underneath the deck. Underneath the deck with the Death. These two cards coming together. These two are amazing. The Empress and the Death coming together. This is like death and rebirth, right? With death being... Imagine the woman giving birth. She gives a part of herself. Let's not go there, but... long story short, this is the story here for you shows up. It could be, a woman attached to you. Be you, yourself, another woman. We will look into it. A person here that shows up as very, very kind, very, very beautiful, very, very peaceful. It's also an energy that you have within yourself, but it does show up as another person. Gotta be honest. And it shows up as a counterpart, if it is the Empress here, right? strong counterpart. Do you see all these? All right, massive. You know, I'm going to lay out more cards here. Where are you at in this? Where are you at in this? Is there a person here that you should be listening to? That's what I'm getting here. Be open-minded here. Listen. Listen. Is there a person in your surroundings that you would benefit from listening to? Is it someone here that has it within them? They are intuitive by nature. Be it a friend, a family member, lover, I don't know, you tell me. We have something here in the past that has ended. It has left someone in a state of feeling, be it you, them, I'm just talking, right? Just talking here. It has left someone in a state of feeling on the outskirts of society, on the outskirts, on the outside. You know, social comparisons, for instance. Could also be a monetary loss there, but let's see, where are you at here in this? You are in the justice energy. That's about making a decision here. The decision here about how you will decide to move into the future. Or a decision that will be made. We have a friend here. It's a friend that's dreamy, is a friend that's also very slow moving, although they have it within them to be very, very inspiring. They have a leadership quality. But there's a decision here that isn't going, that's about, it feels like you're faced with a choice. Choice about the direction that you want to go. Do you want to go with the way this that your heart is directing you at? Or where it is that you by comparing yourself with other people feel as though you're expected to go. There's a choice that needs to be made. Looking at things from both sides. Commitment is being tested here. Alright, let's see what is in the surroundings. I'm going to clarify in a minute what's in the surroundings. Happiness, joy that comes with conflict. Why is it someone here has a way of communicating? I mean, maybe this person that you, I don't know, among your midst, the way that they communicate, they could have Aquarius within them, let's say it like that. They could, the way that they communicate can sometimes feel as though they are argumentative. But they are smart. They break down foundations that are not always solid, but do you have a person in your life that you feel as though you should push away? You should push away, or because they are different? Anyway, let's start doing some clarification here. Alright, I don't know, let's see what's in the past. What is in the past for this? The past, some of the past here. There's a heartbreak. So this is interesting. The heartbreak has made you. There's a departure. There's a decision that has been made in the past. It has wounded, it has brought some sort of a pain here, but it has also helped you manifest you into who it is that you are today. Which is someone who's powerful, someone who's strong, someone who may even be, you are in a position of power in the sense that you make decisions. When you make decisions, you are in power. When you make decisions about the way you decide to lead your life, you are in power. When you make decisions about the way to lead your family or your other people, like a boss, right? You are in power. When you make decisions, you have power. It's called decision power. Because that's how we make things move forward. Decision is made, action is taken on that decision. Unless, of course, we make decisions and we don't act upon it. We make a decision that we want to do something and we're going to start first day tomorrow and we're not doing anything about it, then there's nothing happening, right? So also there we have that change. Or change comes with action as well, right? Anyway, here, what I wanted to get to was that whatever happened here in the past, it has made you. Well, let's look a little bit about it. Show me more about that past there, just to give me a little bit background. Oh God, why is all these Empress, High Priestess? Intuitively, no. Intuitively, you know. There could have been a situation here where someone could have felt like a third wheel, in whatever way that is. Felt like a third wheel. Something here could not have been spoken out loud. Yes, made feel like you're not a priority. You got what it is that you wanted. From that. Show me the Emperor there. We do have you all right, is it you or this? All right, let's just talk about this Emperor here. This is someone who is very, very manifested. They know how to make things happen. They are, it shows up as you. It could be you. All right, forget it. Power couple there, but we do have someone here, this Emperor here, which is also, by the way, the energy that I do sense is within you. Someone very strong, someone very inspiring, someone that has staying power, someone with the tools that is needed here to manifest whatever it is that they want. What is important here is, however, one thing is to speak, another thing is to listen, and that's where we have here. Let's look into this Queen of Cups. There's something here about listening to this Queen of Cups. I get this being a strong masculine power, masculine energy. Could be you, woman, man, woman, doesn't matter. Listening to someone with more feminine within them, right? For instance, I'm a woman, but I have a strong masculine in some cases. And I have been in companies with men that are more feminine. And in nature, not in certain situations, right? Long story there. But you know that the way we view the world, for instance, right? Differently, and then when listening and talking together can make great decisions, and then we can change into a different context, and I can be more feminine and they're more masculine. It's the feminine is someone who listens, but in this case here I get as though it's, alright, forget it. It's actually more complicated than that. Show me the Queen there. Alright, Queen shows up as though she's clarified by the Emperor, so that's interesting, right? She's clarified by the Emperor. 7 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Oh no. So the situation as it plays out for you, it is you. It is, you know what, this person that you should be listening to. Yes, for some of you, do get it is another person outside of yourself. I really do. But whatever this person here is saying, it has a healing effect. Because you're similar. It has a healing effect because the communication is easy, even though sometimes it feels as though it's not, but that's because sometimes you could be very similar. Listen to them and listen to yourself in listening to them. That sounds crazy. But that's what I'm getting there. What's your where you at here? You're a dreamer. You're a diplomat. Sometimes you're getting stuck in your head, but you know, that's what diplomacy is about. My point of it. I'm not one. Diplomat is someone who's capable. I was about to say diplomat is someone's capable of seeing both sides of a story, multiple sides of a story. I'm capable of that, but it takes a lot of effort. Gotta be honest. It's like being a negotiator. Imagine sitting in a room with countries negotiating peace, something like that, right? That's a diplomat. In the origin of the word, you're very smart, you're very skilled, you are the Queen of Cups. Yeah? That's why I said you two are very, very similar. You are very smart, you're very skilled, you have that capacity to look at both sides of the story. So does this, whatever it is that you're connected to. That's why listening to each other and find yourself in each other. And go to the sea together. Go explore something here. Go take chances. Do not let the past hold any of you back. But there's a confusion about which direction to go. What is in these surroundings? Surroundings is a place where it is that you feel at home. And that is this person you feel at home with, right? With them. Why? It's because that you feel very similar. You're different, but you're similar. That is what brings happiness here. Is alright. So let's see. Whatever the situation is here. What can or can't you control here? Right, so there's you're coming from a situation where we do have some sort of a pain. It has made you into who you are, whatever situation it is that you're in here right now. Listen to the person that you're with, or whoever this is, you tell me. You understand that things have to nothing grows without there being change. If there's stagnancy, if one becomes too much in a dominant, I will stay put the way things are, nothing will grow. You know this, the person that you're dealing with, they also know this, and maybe both of you could have a tendency to go this stagnancy, wanting to have things status grow, but by talking with each other, you are reminded together that both of you want things to grow. Does that make sense? I hope so. Commitment can be tested when it is that we are very similar. Show me what it is that what can you control? What you can control, abundance. What can't you control? What you can't control is the diplomacy that's coming your way here. Maybe, right. You can't control this connection that's coming your way. What you can control is this decision about what brings abundance into your life, your long-term goals, basically. You do have that within you, right? You do have that within you to take charge, to set structure, to not be chaotic. I'm not really seeing any chaotic energy. The chaotic here is showing up as somewhat disciplined, but of course it becomes disciplined by the decision to make it disciplined. What do I mean by that? Let's say that you have a task to finish here. You have a lot of ideas, you're a creative soul, let's say that, and you have a mind map, whatever it is, that you have ideas flowing everywhere. In order for things to move, right? In order for any of your ideas to turn into something solid, you got to make a decision to put it into structure. Kill your darlings. Have you ever heard that saying? Have a lot, or is it when you do writing? Kill your darlings. Because you can't have everything included. You may have had a little bit of maybe a paragraph, or maybe you're, I don't know, content creator, some sort of a content that you love is your darling. But when you look at it with critical eyes, if you look at it from the perspective of the goal that you want, whatever that's the goal that you set for yourself, you can see that darling may not be the best choice for that, to reach that goal, but you can use it perhaps as something else. You can see it, put it on a shelf, take it back another time, but you gotta make a decision to make things moving, to make things grow, right? I understand that nothing can grow and evolve without movement. As I said before, movement, decision. We make a decision, then we take action. That's the purpose of that. Where were we from that? Yes, that's something you can control. Deciding upon what it is that you want for your long-term goals. Where is it that you want to go? What brings abundance there, right? What you cannot control then. That's interesting. What you cannot control is that that abundance is not made by yourself. You that's something that's built up in collaboration with people around you. And I get that may be what is coming towards you. You may be faced here with a choice, with a choice that's coming your way. This diplomacy I was talking about. Let's look at things from all sides here before we make a decision here. You have that within you, but I also get that it's coming towards you. But you get stuck in your head here. You may want to go inside and look at things again and again and again and again before it is that you make a decision. Typical Libra energy. But then, what you can't really control here is that you don't get to make the decision all by yourself anymore. If whatever it is that you're seeking, that abundance, is something that you have to achieve in collaboration with others, then you have to collaborate with others. Compromising, can we call it like that? That's the decision here. Compromising comes with this diplomacy skill again here, because then we gotta debate. Debate, make a decision, make a choice, live together. Go to the sea. Do not let the past hold you back. Alright, so what do we have here for this? We have Into Me I See, and a powerful move. Again, this movement here. Into Me I See. Let's quickly see if I can get a little bit in the text before we finish it off. I'm gonna also look into the conclusion of it, right? In a minute. I just quickly want to see Into Me I See, number 8. Number 8. Into me I see. At certain precious moments, you're called into a deep and meaningful connection with the world or another person. A magical affinity arises with the kind of intimacy that in turn encourages a greater understanding of yourself. The relationship acts as a mirror, helping you to see your own patterns. What reflects about you can further your own personal evolution. Sometimes you just pick up this card from the beginning. Eh? Now it's the time to take a risk by connecting with another. Can you see how far you've come? Can you see what is still active within you needs to change or heal? You will discover more about who you are as you discover more about another. Even if you cannot possibly know what it's truly like to be in someone else's shoes, you can listen and learn. This is a magical gift being offered to you right now. This concept applies beyond romantic connections. What do the dynamics in your closest friendship, work relationships, and family say about you? Relationships are extraordinary opportunities for healing. When predicated on honesty and caring, they have a great impact on how you contribute to the world. Intimate relationships hold up a mirror of truth and reveal more treasures than you might ever expect. If you can look into it, take a risk, and see everything as beautiful, even in its imperfections. Imagine how deep you could go. I could have pulled this one here and saved us 20 minutes. Anyway, conclusion. Shall we do that? Not the most likely outcome here. Patience. 4 Pentacles, what showed up? And then it showed up with the Devil and the Page of Pentacles. Dealing with Capricorn, Saggy there. Yes. Hold on to your money. Queen of Cups. 2 of Wands. And the Empress. Someone here, right, let's just say it. What we get all in all, we have an Emperor that keeps showing up, we have a Queen of Cups that keeps showing up, and a Knight of Cups, by the way. The most likely outcome is someone here is holding on to the Queen of Cups, to the Queen of Empress, to the Queen of Cups, and making plans on how things are supposed to grow. They're not letting go. Yeah. There's something here about something from the past, something from the past, something with a childish energy that keeps coming. Alright, something here keeps repeating itself. Something here is, by the way, going to show. I feel as though I'm talking nonsense. Sorry, give me a minute here. Most likely outcome has a strong Capricorn energy about it, gotta be honest with you. Could be the season, but what I am getting here is that someone here is going to make it could be you hold on. You're going to make a decision here about walking away from something here because it's going to stress the hell out of you. I don't know, something here is going to make a decision that they're not going to open up and rather stay stuck to something else. That's going to be a hell of a challenge, right? The entire message here being open up, look in the mirror, talk with each other, and then what I get is this is what happens all the time. Then I look at the conclusion of it's like, what's gonna happen? Yeah, it's not that. What it looks like is gonna happen. Everything that we're saying, it could be this beautiful. Then I get to the conclusion, it's like, why is it then blocked? I don't know. Why is it blocked? because someone here is holding on to them. They're like shut down. They don't want to. Although we do have the growth, they're holding on to something that could be a lot of growth, but they're not really, you see, they're not really opening up about it. And the blockage is, do you see, we have this Ace of Cups and we have this Ace of Cups here. And then we had this stupid, there we had this Hierophant. The blockage being, oh, and there we had the Hierophant again. Should we look into the Hierophant? I think we should do a reading on the Hierophant, guys. Why not? I have the time, because I probably won't have time in the next few days. Let's do one on the Hierophant. I think that's interesting, because the Hierophant is going to be the blockage, and the Hierophant here is going to be the expectations of what other people say, right? The blockage is going to be a heart that is open for this to actually blossom up into something. But someone here is going to be blocked by that past. Do not let the past hold you back here. Go to sea, be open, expect, know that change happens change will only happen if it is that we take action towards it. But someone here is going to find that difficult. Why is that? Because someone here has some sort of an expectation. I don't know if they bring it from the family, if they're bringing it from the expectations of society. Someone here has a mindset that's going to be interesting. I think it's a mind pattern. I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, what would happen if it... All right, let's look at this from the... Oh, so beautiful one. Happily ever after. Let's look at it from the happily ever after, just in case, right? What's the happily ever after? Slow movement, but you know what? Yeah, it could happen. Then we are taking a massive step forward. 4 steps forward. We're going from a 4 pentacle to a 8 of pentacle. A lot of pentacles. You see the time it will take this here. Then we are moving. Then we are actually making the decision here to work together, because that is the challenge here. That is working together. That is like work is coming in between. I don't know if it's something at work, but it could also just be, you know, working together. If you work together and you build skills up together. Again, this thing about we don't go it alone. We work together here, right? If we do that. We do that. If we do that, guys, we will actually build something up together. Then you're one step closer here, right? One step closer to reaching that goal that it is that you want to reach. But someone here has got to open up. The one who's not opening up is the one that they have something bound to them. And what it is that they have bound to them, we're gonna look into it with the Hierophant reading, right? I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, it's even destined. Whatever, it could feel destined, meaning that could be some sort of a lesson here, right? I'm also not saying it's not gonna happen. Could just be in divine timing. That's what I got. All right, let's look into the Hierophant and see you there. Take care. Ciao. Stop it. Ciao.